for the land of the...
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a... And here's a look at some numbers for Joel Embiid.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Garland is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Grant. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Hart in at the 3. And for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Second free throw, no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. It's a three-point game. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Now, here's Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And Simmons slams it in.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Now here's Simmons. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Here's Garland. Pass to Embiid. Inside. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Embiid. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
For New Orleans, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he makes the first.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
He's perfect from the line this time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Horford the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, good.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Now here's Fournier. The shot comes out. Simmons with the defensive effort. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy for a minute. One thing he wants to do is prevent Ben Simmons from getting downhill. Coach said with his speed, handle, and vision, he'll pick you apart if you let him run the court unimpeded. They're going to try to pick him up the minute he receives the ball, Kevin. But that's easier said than done. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Schroeder following the basket by Evan Fournier. And he gets the bucket.
This guy is a creative offensive talent. Dennis Schroeder can hit defenders with a variety of moves. Go ahead with the floater.
Now here's Embiid. Outside Fournier. Back to Embiid. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gay kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Can't hit that one. so the Pelicans will take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz. Good on the bucket.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Jazz trail by 5. Here's Schroeder, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Now, here's Garland. Oh, good with the triple. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And hearing from Al Horford, you see why he's considered.
My message to the group was, making sure.
Now keeping everyone focused on the task at hand, Greg. That makes a lot of sense.
It's what he's getting paid the big bucks to do now. His overall presence and guidance is as valuable as his play.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Simmons is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Schroeder passes to Gay. Clock at 6. Here's Horford. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Horford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
The pass to Schroeder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And finished off by Gay.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. The D can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
Here's Fournier. Makes it off the glass. Fournier's got his second bucket. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Horford. Nobody near Gay. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Fournier against Schroeder. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Fournier.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Schroeder kicks to Gay. Fournier against Schroeder. Passes to Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is an example of Al Horford, such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Got a hand on it.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Grant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Grant drops them both. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. The rebound by Grant.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And Fournier kicks to Garland. Pass to Embiid. With 1 on the clock.
Well, this is why you have to respect Al Horford.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They were always within striking distance. 5. That about wraps it up. Time now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Embiid. Jeremy Grant is out there with Hart. Then there's Garland. And it's Fournier in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Embiid finds Fournier, and it's all evened up. Fournier's got 9.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Garland, the pass to Embiid, and stolen by Horford. Here's Schroeder, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Embiid. Outside Fournier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
And so Fournier nails both of them. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Gay outside. Outside, Horford. Back to Gay. Over Hart. Gay can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
No good from Grant. Utah trailing here. Feeds it to Gay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
And like watching Gay get aggressive with the defense, making them whack him there on the way up.
Gay hits them both. And so here is New Orleans. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Grant surveying the D, and Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Pelicans. The pass to Embiid. Down low. Fader on the way. Misses off the left iron.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Fournier. He feeds it to Embiid. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Horford. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Hart the pass to Grant. Embiid against Horford. Here's Fournier. Gets a hand on it, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Schroeder outside. And Utah another 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Jazz. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Horford is out there with Simmons. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And Garland comes to help. Ball stolen. To the inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
Utah shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Banked in off the glass.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
And they double up Embiid. Here's Grant. Buries it down low.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it over to Schroeder. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Dennis Schroeder over the years, boy, as he started to harness all that energy and talent.
And so he makes both from the line. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside Fournier to take the lead. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, Fournier has now turned himself to an effective scorer from any area. He's starting to catch fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Horford. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
There's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Fournier against Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. Utah with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder right side. Pass to Gay. Horford high post. Shot clock at 6. Simmons. Some solid defense from Grant.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
This young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
And so So it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Gay trying to break free.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Dennis Schroeder.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Six seconds left in the game. Embiid against Horford. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
This guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having. Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. They didn't. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.